Yes, good morning children. Yesterday we have completed some of the problems from that exercise 3.7 and today we are going to take some other problems from the same exercise. Till yesterday 4 problems we are completed and the 5th problem onwards we are supposed to do today. So here actually the 5th problem he gave us in a triangle ABC, angle C is equal to angle 3B is equal to 2 into angle A plus angle B. So here is asking us to find out that angle ABC. So what we are supposed to write here, we have to make it as a equations. Now angle C is there, angle B is there, angle A is there. But all the angles you have to convert into one angle, either angle C, either angle B or angle A. Then it is easy to solve it. Now you can see here, angle C is equal to 3 angle B. Keep like this. Angle B, 3 angle B is equal to 2 angle A plus angle B. So what we are supposed to do? Now 3 angle B is equal to 2 angle A plus 2 angle B. Now 3 angle B minus 2 angle B is equal to angle A. Now here 3 angle B minus 2 angle B, how much? Angle B is equal to angle A. So angle A is equal angle B by 2. So these two values you have to substitute over in this. Already you know that sum of the 3 angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal 180 degrees. Angle A is equal, how much we got here? Angle B by 2 plus angle B means angle B only plus angle C is equal to 3 angle B is equal to 180 degrees. Actually here we are converting into that single subject. This also can be do in the other method also, but this is a very easy because we will be give this question only under the 2 marks. So we have to do in that level only. So here let that take the LCM of these two, 2 angle B plus 2 divided by 1, 2 angle B plus 1 to the 2, 2 3 is 6 angle B is equal to 180 degrees. Now angle B plus angle 2B plus angle 6B, so that 9 angle B by 2 is equal to 180. So angle B is equal to 180 into 2 by 9. 9 ones are 9 twos are. Angle B is equal to 20 into 2, 40 degrees. So angle B you got it. With the help of this angle B, we can calculate angle A and angle C also. Now angle A is equal to angle B by 2. It is a 40 by 2 is equal to 20 degrees. Angle B is equal to 40 degrees. Angle C is equal 3 angle B is equal 3 into 40 is equal to 120 degrees. So here angle A is equal to 20 degrees, angle B is equal 40 degrees, angle C is equal to 120 degrees. Once again, angle A is equal to angle B by 2 is equal 40 by 2 is equal 20, angle B is equal 40 and angle C is equal 3 angle B is equal 3 into 40 is equal to 120. Okay? So this is the way we are supposed to do. Now for the next problem we are coming. For the next problem, the 6th one is that graphs. Already we have learned that graphs. First you can take that equation, find any 4 solutions and plot in a graph paper and join it. Like that 2 lines you have to draw, and where the 2 lines are intersecting, that intersecting point should take as a solution set. Now the next 7th one. So Px plus Qy is equal to P minus Q. Qx minus Py is equal to P plus Q. So these are the variables which are not in the form of that our linear equation, but we have to write them in the form of the linear equation. Now here Px plus Qy is equal to P minus Q. Next Qx minus Py is equal to P plus Q. We have to solve for x and y. Right here, solve for x and y. We have to find the value of x and y in terms of the P and Q. So how to write this? First we can write this in our regular form of the pair of linear equations, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, in that way. So you can write it as minus P minus Q is equal to 0. Then Qx minus Py is equal to PQ, that you can take inside of is equal, it will become the minus is equal to 0. Now you got that both equations are in the form of a pair of linear equations in two variables, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. And these type of the problems compulsory we have to do in the cross multiplication method. That is only that easy way to do it. Now here a1 is equal to p, a2 is equal to q, b1 is equal to q, b2 is equal to minus p, c1 is equal to minus p minus q, c2 is equal to minus p plus q. Now we are coming to the cross multiplication method as x by b1 b2 q minus p, c1 c2 minus p minus q minus p plus q is equal to y by c1 c2 minus p minus q minus p plus q and a1 a2 p q is equal to 1 by a1 a2 p q and b1 b2 q minus p. Now you know that the method to do that cross multiplication. Now x by, in this way we have to multiply. It is a plus into minus, minus q into p plus q minus, these two we have to multiply. So minus of minus plus, plus into minus, minus p into p minus q is equal to y by, in the same way, minus q into p minus q. Here the plus, plus into minus, minus, minus into actual minus, plus p into p plus q is equal to 1 by p into minus p minus p square minus q into q minus q square. Okay? See once again, x by minus q into minus p plus q should write as minus q into p plus q. Minus we are supposed to keep that. Minus of minus plus p into p minus q is equal to y by, this is the q into minus p minus q, minus q p minus q plus p into p plus q is the plus into minus, minus into actual minus plus is equal to this p into minus p square minus q into q minus q square. Now let's split the brackets here, x by minus q into p minus pq minus q into q minus q square. Here minus p into p minus p square minus p into minus q plus pq is equal to y by minus q into p minus pq minus q into minus q plus q square plus p into p square plus p cube is equal 1 by minus p square minus q square. Now simplify it. Plus pq minus pq cancel. Here the plus pq minus pq is the cancel. So you got here x by minus p square minus q square is equal y by p square plus p square is equal 1 by minus p square minus q square. In this case, we have to equate x term with the constant, y term also with the constant. Then what we have to do here, x by minus is the common, you can take p square plus q square is equal to this 1 by minus is the common p square plus q square. Now this and this is cancelled, x is equal to 1 you got. Same like that we have to do for y also. So y by p square plus q square is equal to 1 by minus common p square plus q square. So here p square q square, p square plus q square and p square plus q square is the cancel. Y is equal to 1 by minus 1, that is equal to minus 1. Therefore x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1. So this is the way we have to find out the value of x and y when is given that equations in this form. Are you understood, please? Are you sure? Okay. Same type of that another problem from the same exercise. Yes. The next one is ax plus by is equal to c, bx plus ay is equal to 1 plus c. So this is also that same like this only you have to write in the form of pair of linear equations and try to solve by the cross multiplication method. Compulsory you will get. In case if you don't get, I will explain tomorrow. And that one more problem that we are explaining because that is a little bit typical than this. That is, solve for x and y. Solve for x and y. If x by a plus y by b is equal to 0. Sorry. X by a minus y by b is equal to 0. Once again, x by a minus y by b is equal to 0. This we have to take that LCM of this, that is AB, A this cancel b into x, bx minus ay is equal to 0. So you can write it as bx minus ay is equal to ab into 0, 0. This is the first equation. Okay. And the second equation is given as ax plus by is equal to a square plus b square. Ax plus by is equal to a square plus b square. A square plus b square. So this you can write it as ax plus by minus a square plus b square is equal 0 to bring out in the form of linear equations. Now from this, it is the first one equation you got, second equation you got. From these two you can take that a1 a2 b1 b2. That equation I am writing here. Ax plus by minus a square plus b square is equal to 0. Now you are able to write here a1 a2. a1 is the b, a2 is the a, and b1 minus A. B2 is equal to B. C1 is equal to 0. C2 is equal to minus A square plus B square. Now you can go for that cross multiplication, that as x by B1 B2 minus A B. C1 C2 0 minus A square plus B square is equal to y by C1 C2 0 minus A square plus B square. A1 A2 B1 B and A is equal to 1 by A1 A2 B A B1 B2 minus A B. Be careful about that symbols minus or plus. Now you can do the cross multiplication, x by minus of minus plus A into A square plus B square minus 0 into B 0 is equal to y by 0 into A 0 minus of minus plus, so B into A square plus B square is equal to 1 by cross multiplication B square minus of minus plus A square. Now you can equate x term with the constant and y term also with the constant. Now x by A into A square plus B square should be equate with the constant 1 by A square plus B square. Just B square A square we are written as A square plus B square. Now A square plus B square, A square plus B square cancel. X is equal to this. A you can send other side. A into 1 A. X is equal to, you got the A. Same like that you can take for y also. So y by B into A square plus B square is equal to 1 by A square plus B square. This and this is cancelled. Y is equal to B. Therefore, you got that x is equal to A and y is equal to B. So you got here x and y values. This is the another problem which is given in the same exercise. Okay? And one more problem that we are going to do that. That is a separate and a different problem. That is very important also. That will be help us to solve that very easily. Now 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74. Next, minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. See again please. 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74 and minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. I said it is the special type of the problem. Why? Just you can see that coefficients of x and y terms. It is that 152x coefficient, here that 152y coefficient, minus 378y coefficient and minus 378x coefficient. So coefficients of that first equation of x and y is inversed in the second equation x and y. So in this case, actually to do means we have to multiply, this is the 152 and this must be multiplied with the 378 to make them equal coefficients to solve by the elimination method, but need not to do like that. That will be simplified once we can take that addition of this. This is how much? Is equal to minus, addition we are doing 8, 7, 6 and here minus 226y minus 226x. So minus 226 x you can take, sorry, minus 226 you can take common then we will get x plus y is equal to minus 678. Minus minus cancel, the ones are 3s are. So x plus y is equal to 3 you got as a first equation. And to get the second equation, you have to subtract. Now 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74 minus 378x plus 152y is equal minus 604. Once we have done that addition, next you have to go for subtraction. In a subtraction, it will become the plus, it will become the minus, it will become the plus. So this is equal to 530. It is the minus 530y plus 530x. So you can take that 530 is the common, x minus y is equal 530. 1 is a 1 is a. X minus y is equal to 1. Second equation. So you got that equations are reduced into that very simplest form. These two you can solve it. Solve 1 and 2. So x plus y is equal to 3. X minus y is equal to 1. Addition, plus y minus y cancel. 2x is equal to 4. X is equal to 2. Same like that. X plus y is equal to 3. X is equal to, already got the 2. 2 plus y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3 minus 2, 1. Therefore, x is equal to y is equal to 1. In this way, easily we are able to do. This is a very important problem in the board examination also. First thing you have to observe that about the coefficients, and then you have to follow this method to simplify the equations. Okay? Then the last problem he gave here, it is a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. Is a cyclic quadrilateral, then find the angles of cyclic quadrilateral, he said. Angle ABCD he gave. As you know that opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Therefore, opposite angles is equal to 180 degrees you can take. That is the A plus angle C is equal to 180 and B angle plus angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. Then two equations will be get. The two equations we have to solve in our method. By that we will be get x value and y value. That values you have to substitute in the given equations. Then you are able to get that angles of A, B, C, D. So that is very easy. That's why I am not explaining. You have to do in the homework. So in the homework, please again you have to do this fifth problem, seventh problem which I explained, and also eighth problem you have to do in the homework. Okay? Will you see tomorrow with the another concept? Okay? Good day.